These are Geox suede shoes. They're a bit worn out and don't look very good, but keeping suede shoes in good condition is easy. My name is Marcus, and I'll show you how. You can easily clean your suede shoes at home, and you won't have to walk around in dirty ones or find and pay for a dry cleaner. As always, I use a cedar shoe tree to keep my shoes taut and fit better. In addition, cedar wood absorbs moisture and has antibacterial properties. You may already know from my other videos on how to clean suede and nubuck that it is a leather that is sanded. That's why it's so hairy. But that's the catch. It holds a lot of dust and soaks up dirty water. So the most basic care for suede is always brushing it with a suede brush. This will get rid of loose dust, and usually that's enough. If not, you can wash your shoes wet once in a while, not too often, and then it must always be treated so that the leather doesn't dry out. I'll show you everything. After I brush the dust off my shoes, I use this suede cleaner. It is a Famaco Paris brand, and this large package is from the professional line. It is also sold in large canisters for dry cleaners and the like. Otherwise, the normal size is 100 milliliters. I also use it to clean shoelaces. I don't need a special cleaner for that. Then I wet my shoes and clean them with shampoo. The interesting thing is that in this line, the cleaner doesn't foam at all. At first, I didn't know what to think about it, but it does. Since this cleaner has been sold for decades, it works, and I'll trust it. I think it would be more pleasant for me if it foamed, but whatever. I'm curious what you think about it. Do you prefer foam or doesn't matter? I think foam is more fun. After washing thoroughly, you need to let the shoes dry completely. This can take a few hours. Never use strong heat sources. This can damage the leather and cause it to harden. And then it's back to brushing. I use a rubber and brass brush to restore the shaggy look. I use a hard cleaning eraser on the scuffed areas. Then I clean the small remnants from it again with a brush. There may be more loose leather fibers in some places than others, but I can easily get rid of that with a lighter. Because the leather hardens after soaking, you need to use a restorer. This is Famaco Paris again. It will enhance the colors and give the leather nutrients to make it flexible. I will use the colorless ones so as not to stain my soles. If they were black, I could use the blue restore and fix the color more, but this will be okay too. However, some flaws will only appear after washing and drying, so I will still fine-tune the details a little. There may be something stuck in the leather fibers that cannot be washed, so it needs to be sanded down a little. Do not believe the advertising nonsense that a miracle product will make old shoes like new again. If you do it right and use the right quality products, they will look great. But some wear and tear cannot be completely undone. Now come with me to see the result. The work didn't take that long, and I think it turned out well. What do you think? You can also check out some other shoes I've made. Enjoy your day in clean shoes, and see you next time.